Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELVES Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Mass. Here, I'm actually on camera playing Cephalid Breakfast, the beneficiary of the new Thassa's Oracle card that may just get all of the garbage out of the deck. Well, most of the garbage. You still got to run Narcomoeba, but before you had a couple of extra combo pieces. Now it has been streamlined, shedding 2/3 of the reanimation element of the deck. And we'll see how that works out here in terms of quality of opening hands and the ability to use Cabal Therapy against your opponent instead of clearing out the chaff from your own hand. Luke, on the other hand, playing Elves, a list that has been a little bit of a community effort. A bunch of the local players thrilled to have a new player on this journey of Legacy. Luke is in middle school, and he is jumped right into the deep end, playing against some of New England's best at our weekly events. Once Upon a Time finds Stoneforge Mystic, but Shuko already in hand? So this could be very quick if a Cephalid Illusionist makes its way onto the board. Elves not going to have a lot of ways of interacting with that. We've got a Elvish Visionary, Finhorn Elves, into Birchlaw Ranger, into Heritage Druid. So next turn could be very explosive here. 7 mana. Could potentially be looking at like a Crater Hoof or something. Oh, and Cephalid Illusionist, so this is going to be it. We're going to get to see the combo play out here. Elves not going to have an interaction with this game 1, perhaps game 2 with some graveyard hate. 3 cards at a time going to be milled by equipping Shuko. Here we see a Narcomoeba that's going to enter the battlefield. So that'll have utility with Cabal Therapy and Dread Return. For those unfamiliar, this deck is actually going to mill itself and then bring back a Thassa's Oracle. You've got some Narcomoebas along with the bodies of the Cephalid Illusionist. There's a few other creatures in there that we may see in future games. But here, as we see, as this goes, kind of the worst case scenario is Cabal Therapy once and then Dread Return with the rest of the bodies. And that's actually what we're seeing here, Cabal Therapy. If there was a card like Force of Will that could potentially stop this Dread Return, it would be stripped away by the Therapy. And now Dread Return going to return this Thassa's Oracle to the battlefield. Her ETB is going to trigger and win the game. Notably, even if they have a Lightning Bolt or Fatal Push or something to kill the Thassa's Oracle, the triggered ability is still on the stack, and you're scrying 0, which is equal to the number of cards in your library, so you'll still win even if they have spot removal. So this list, just several degrees better than the previous lists, which I did actually manage to win an event with. Most notably Pat from the Leaving a Legacy podcast, Scarred for Life from Labman. We'll have to see how he feels about this new Thassa's Oracle. I can't imagine it's a warm, fuzzy feeling. More like a blistering rage. Or perhaps a deep sadness. I don't know. We'll have to talk to him about that. Luke taking a look. He's seen that it's a graveyard strategy. I don't know what tools he has at his disposal in his 15. He got his first match win against Reanimator. Tormod's Crypt brought in and used at a good time, buying him the win. It's really fun to see this journey. This is actually at an age that wasn't even possible for me. Magic came to this coast when I was 13, 14 years old. So I actually never got to observe the game any younger than that. It literally didn't exist. Queer and Ranger, not the strongest start. This is definitely a race. Oh, and a Tormod's Crypt. Birchlore Ranger. Into Priest of Titania. Oh, and Stoneforge Mystic. So this can get Shuko, Batterskull, or postboard Umezawa's Jite. Luke, just an incredible amount of mana here. Quirin Ranger can untap this Priest of Titania if need be. Returning, replaying. He just has so much mana here. Oh, and he's got Finale of Devastation. This could potentially win the game right now. If it resolves. Cephalid Breakfast does have some counter spells. Finale. And there is a Force of Will. Young Dreams shattered right there. That was very close to getting a game win on camera. Swords to Plowshares taking out the Priest. Now, I don't think he's actually got natural orders yet, so he is building this deck, still very much learning the game and the format. A lot of elements of creativity going into the build, and now Umezawa's Jite onto the Nomad and Core. Nomad, another part of the Cephalid combo. Usually you're using it to pay 0 to redirect damage to the Cephalid. Here, we're going to see that it can actually redirect damage to the Stoneforge Mystic. Luke considering a block. Rules being explained. He actually will opt to take the 1 damage, keep the extra body around. And those counters being used quickly. Try and eliminate the number of outs that he has. As I said, I don't know if Natural Order is in the mix. Pinging the Birchlore Ranger. Nettle Sentinel. I'm not sure what that last card is. Limdul's Vault, and that is likely going to be a wrap versus decks with no counter magic. Limdul's especially strong, going to be able to dig until the win is on top of the library. Now, one of the things that's interesting about Limdul's Vault is sometimes you're going to be able to use it to guarantee multiple cards being next to each other. For example, a Brainstorm and your combo in the top 5 cards, so you can draw your Brainstorm and then Brainstorm into your combo for a single turn kill. The card very strong, probably better than Eladmari's Call. It also pitches to Force, though it does strain the mana base a little bit. Didn't catch that. Perhaps there was a pump. Shuko now. And Umezawa's Jite likely going to be enough to carry the game from here. Yeah, I didn't catch that interaction with the Nettle Sentinel. I'm not sure if one of these Stoneforges should be dead, or if there were counters on the Jit. Either way, it's a very bad situation here for Luke. Got the one card in hand. No more elves. And it's another Tormods. So recognizing the graveyard element. And now falling into the other strategy that this deck is very capable of. Opts to keep that elf in hand. Not a whole lot can be done from here. Batterskull plus all of these counters on Jite. And it looks like that's going to be pretty much a wrap. That's 9, 10, 11, and 5 is 16. I think that's lethal, and it is. And just like that, Cephalid Breakfast showing a couple of different looks, both as a Stoneforge deck, using Batterskull and Jit, and as a very explosive combo deck. Game 1. I will see if I can get some more of this deck on camera. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELVES, Time Vault Games, in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.